A bit of a tight squeeze, but I think we can do it here. Cool little trail. It's a bit steep, a bit narrow. We're right on a ridge here. But we should make it okay. We gotta head up there. We got her in four-wheel drive, low range. We're just crawling up. And we're spinning out. Better put two hands on the wheel here. This is we don't want to go off the edge here. Okay, well, we made her. Like I say, you don't really want to go off of there. You're a goner. A goner. I don't think many big trucks come up this trail. We're just crawling along. Right on empty, always good to be on empty while climbing big steep hills. Forgot to fill up before we left. We're not far from home. A bit of a tight squeeze, but I think we can do it here. We shall find out. Can we make it up the other side is the question. Definitely tight. Better pull the mirrors in here. Okay, I better put the phone away. Or not. Hang on there, Chevelle. She's gonna fly in the front. Hang on. We're going for a ride. Okay, we're in the bottom now. We made her. Now we gotta go up. That's pretty steep. But we'll make it. Well, I forgot my tripod, so that'll have to work. Hope my phone is still standing. Oh, it's not. That means I'll have to do it all over again. Well, that sucks. Well, I was lucky. I got it on video, and then my phone fell over after. That's a good little hill. It's just a little greasy right now. It gets pretty tight at the top. Fun little spot. I had some buddies one time. They didn't see the gully here, and they jumped right off the end at speed in their side-by-side, and they landed down here. Broke a few parts on the side-by-side, and I think a few parts on their bodies, but they survived. That's a good little jump there to be falling into. Video kind of takes away from what it really looks like here, but you get the idea. Okay, back up we go. I cleared those branches last time I was out in this area last year. Fun little part of the trail. Let's see where I trimmed the branches up there. Or you can just go that way. Look at this, eh? People can't even pick up their own cans. Tell she got a little windy here in the last few days. There's one broken off on the trail, and there's one farther down. Last time I was through this section, not here, but a little farther up, it was completely washed out, like you couldn't pass it. So I filled the whole thing in with logs, and yeah, I came out here the other night and I made it all the way through, so that's cool. But it was dark. I couldn't really see where I fixed it. I actually didn't even know the spot. I was kind of waiting for it, and then I was at the road, so I knew I had bypassed it. So yeah, we'll see where I fixed it up there. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut a tree off the trail there. Alberta car wash here, truck wash. Well, there it is. She snapped right off. It gets real windy in this area, you can tell. Trees down everywhere. But I think I'm just gonna leave that log there because it kind of slows down the water flow here in the springtime. I think where I fixed is just up ahead here. Okay, this is the spot right here on the left there. That was probably about 4 feet deep. So I put about 3 or 4 big logs in there, just ones that had blown down in the bush over there. And I filled it in, and I actually initialed one of the logs. So maybe, you know, in 100 years, somebody will find it. It's buried under there somewhere. But yeah, it's just, it's a nice little trail now. That's all you have to do when you see a washout, you know. Just fix it up. Well, if you got a chainsaw, that's why I always pack a saw. Just fix it up right then and there, and life goes on. It, you know, maybe for somebody has a really crazy Jeep or 4x4 truck, you know, that flexes really, really good. Maybe you could have went past it, you know, but it was so narrow and so deep. It wasn't doable for my little Grand Cherokee. But it's good now. And people are using the trail again, so that's good because they kind of weren't using it for a bit there. No lack of firewood here. For the there's a couple of camps in the area, so you don't have to go far to get your firewood. Clean up the forest floor so another tree can grow. All kinds of blowdown here. It's right up on top of the hills. Or up a hill. winter again, folks. Well, we're pretty low on fuel, so we better return to base here. We just gotta get ourselves out of the bush and head back home. Over and out.